right, boys, I've been seeing the comments. I have not done a top 10 corner list in almost 4 weeks. This one had to get updated. One of the most important positions in Madden. We've been getting golden ticket corners. We've gotten, obviously, theme team remakes. We got mold breaker corners as well. I had to get this list updated for you guys. But if you guys enjoy videos like this, we're going to be doing top 10s all the rest of Madden 23. And then we obviously have Madden 24 coming up. So make sure that like, hit that subscribe. We're going to keep you guys updated. I also stream on Twitch every single day at 1 p.m. Eastern. Come check out the Twitch stream. But other than that, let's get into the top 10. Before we start today's video, I wanted to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, mutpacks.com. You can click the link down below and open exciting packs, win tons of coins, and withdraw your account right away. You could use promo code SHOOT for 15% off. Lastly, when you sign up down below, you can get a free 10,000 coin pack as well. At number 10, we do have Richard Sherman, and you guys know he always sits on these lists for a long time whenever he gets a new upgrade. And this one's not even new. It's been 2 months since he's came out, and it's because he's always obviously 6'3" in the game, and that is a great height to have at that cornerback position. Obviously, with these a lot of these corner cards that have been out for a while now, we're kind of at a stalemate with abilities where they only get 1 0 AP ability. So it's kind of like the average card right now. But like I said, that height really does carry him into the top 10. He's gonna have these 5 abilities right here, which you're probably gonna use that pick artist to choose from. Unless I've seen a lot of people with cards like Richard Sherman, I've seen a lot of people even ditch the pick artist. I still think you need it because when you're playing a good player, they still, you know, that you'll get like 1 or 2 mistakes from a good player in a game, right? And you need to catch your picks on that 1 or 2 mistakes, you know what I mean? And Richard Sherman, though, gets everything you need, 6'3". He's kind of the less like exciting card. He's probably the one that you got to least talk about on this list, but he's still very good. At number 9, we have the brand new Hakeem Gaither, and I actually really like this card. So you are getting a -1 in the, obviously in the height right there, but you are getting a 6'2" corner. He has obviously a linebacker build. The one thing with him is like, I don't even know if I would say a linebacker build. He is 215 pounds, but he looks bigger than the average corner out there. So he has like the bigger Madden build, if you will. He is very small for an outside linebacker, 215 pounds, but he's going to be 99 speed, 99 excel. I will note, you will notice right away, right? He does have 90 change of direction right here. And he also does have a really bad press at 72. I do think Hakeem Gaither fits the meta though, because as you guys know, dollar is the meta. And I think he is one of the better slot guys you could put in the game because of his in the box stats being an outside linebacker at the cornerback role. He gets 99 hit power, 90 block shed, the 86 impact block, really good tackling stats. I love him. I just wish they gave him a little bit better abilities. I think it's cool to get pick artists and stuff, whatever. Like it's a cool ability, but I don't know. I felt like everybody gets pick artists, so it's kind of just normal. I was hoping we'd get like, I don't know, maybe a tackle supreme on him, so in dollar that could help against the X Factor running backs, but still a good card though. I think he's amazing. Like this comment right here, this guy says play the ball in the air conservative. As you guys know, pick artist is going to counter that anyways, so it doesn't even matter. I think Hakeem Gaither, he played really good for me. Not on the team anymore, but definitely was a fun card to mess around with. At number 8, we have another big corner right here in Sauce Garner. And Sauce Garner, I love the way this card plays, obviously for being a bigger corner. He is basically maxed out at everything too. 99 change of direction, 90, basically 99 agility for a 6'3" corner. He feels like he turns in man coverage and match whatever you want to run a lot better than a lot of the other tall guys in the game. And this is probably one of the most recommended cards I've seen in a while. Like a lot of people talk about this card. A lot of people love this card. I've seen a lot of people say he's the best theme team remix card. I've only used him for a little bit because there's so many corners in this game. And you know, I gotta try out every card, right? But he is amazing so far. And also 93 hit power and 87 block shed on him. That came out of nowhere. I mean, I will take that. They normally do like the current players really bad in those stats, and they did him amazing. 87 block shot and 93 hit power is really good for a 6'3" guy. And then obviously you're gonna get your 0 APs right here. They do get the X factors, but I wouldn't waste your AP on these. These turn off, and when they're turned off, people are just gonna target you because you don't have any KOs lit up, right? I think Sauce is amazing. 6'3", kind of feels like a little bit more polished version of Sherman. So at number 7, we have the ultimate Chris McAllister right here. And this is another one of those guys I think is a big fan favorite right now in the game. And you guys can see why. He is 99 in every single stat. And I do like to take that into account. I do think that is really good, especially when it comes to like the tackling stats right here. He doesn't have the biggest build in the world, but he still does play very good. And he's another one of those guys where I feel comfortable playing him anywhere on the field. He's not like Hakeem Gaither where I'm mainly throwing him in the slot, right? In like a dollar. But I think Chris McAllister, you can play him at safety, the slot, anywhere. He's going to succeed. And he's also going to help a lot with these cherry on the top kind of said that wrong. With these stats right here, these are kind of the cherry on top, right? The 99, literally everything in the box stats. And then obviously he does get good abilities too. One step ahead for 1 AP. I probably would just use the inside shade for 0. I don't know if that's worth. I think one step ahead is much better, obviously, but to spend an AP there, I'd probably just throw him on the interior and just use the inside shade, right? I don't know how they're. I don't really run too much man defense, but I play it against it a lot, so I don't know the exact set of people run with it, but still good choices right there for the man guys, right? And then he's gonna get everything else you need. Like I said, the 99 stats. If this was like Madden 20. Like Madden like 19, when stats mattered the most and abilities didn't run the game, I would say he is 100% number 1, right? But like I said, these are kind of just like sprinkles on top of the ice cream. I think they're still very, very good, but I don't think these stats carry him to like top 3 corner in the game because, like I said, abilities absolutely dominate this game. At number 6, we have one of the glitchier cards in the game, and the only reason why I'm putting him above McAllister is because I think he fits into the best defense, the most meta defense in the game, the best, right? I think he's kind of weird in some schemes, like he'll be a normal corner in some schemes, but as you guys know, they gave L'Jarius Sneed like an edge rusher corner card, I guess you will. He gets edge threat elite, and as you guys know, in Dollar, I tried it out. I didn't think it worked at first, but I ended up putting him back there because I saw some clips of other people's working. And edge threat, or with the edge threat elite, right? You're like, oh, Secure is gonna pick it up. But as you guys know, the corner gets picked up by the running back in Dollar, right? The running back picks up Dollar, or the corner. You guys get what I'm saying, right? He sheds the running back instantly with this. Instantly. I would say it's not like a 90% chance, or I wouldn't say it's 100%. It's more like a 90% chance it works. But he is by far the best blitzing corner, I would say, in Dollar. He helps so much, especially with the people that like to block their running back every single time. And he's a guy you could literally send every single play and have some success and help in the rushing game. But like I said, he's kind of a scheme-dependent corner. He's an average corner when you look at him outside. He's just a normal corner with really good stats, right? But also, yeah, 96 block shed, 97 hit power, 98 tackling too. I mean, he's a beast, dude. I think he fits Dollar the best. And like I said, I wouldn't throw him any more higher if Dollar wasn't the number 1 defense, but it is. We see it like 9 times out of 10 games. Number 5, I kind of feel like I have to keep Anquan Bolden in the middle of the pack because, like I said earlier, with a lot of these cards, they are kind of scheme dependent. That's how the corner position is, and he fits the man's defense better than any other card in the game does, right? When you look at him in zone, I would say he's an average corner, right? Just a normal 6'1" corner. But in man defense, as you guys know, the only corner in the game, you can even look at it right here, the only corner in the game with 0 AP, 1 step ahead, the only one. Yes, that is absolutely amazing. And then obviously you can throw your KOs on top of it. I know a lot of people who just use the 1 step ahead. Even in zone defense, I've thrown him in the slot with 1 step ahead, and I'll man up like the slot randomly, even without KOs, just to distract the guy and not like kind of take their slot wide receiver out of the game. I think Anquan Bolden's obviously a game changer, but like I said, I don't know if I could have him much higher because I feel like he only fits one scheme more than he fits the other. And like I said, it's zoned. Like, why would you ever use this card over like a Sauce Gardner? You know what I mean? But I think he's that good in man coverage that he has to be this high up on the list. Number 4, we do have Randy Moss, and I kind of am like falling on Randy Moss a little bit. I don't know. He's such a hard card to play in this game. I think the tall corners are very good in certain situations, right? But there are times where I've played Randy Moss or I've had him play in a flat before, and he'll get like in next gen, he moves and turns so slow. So if somebody throws like a flat route and they like catch it at like the same angle, right? He'll turn so slow and he'll just get ran by every single time in any flat throw. So I had to have him play safety. I had to move him to safety because he could literally not play. He was not able to play the flat at all for me because how bad he turned, but he dominated at that safety role. And also, I do think his abilities do fit every single scheme, right? The acro and pick artists are really cool. But obviously, if it was a KO, I think it would have been much higher on the list. But I think they really held us back with these because if somebody was to put a KO right here, it would have been like a man KO, right? The zone guy wouldn't have been able to use him. And it just sucks that there's only like 2 AP abilities to choose from the golden ticket. So I think acro's cool. It's more of a luxury ability than it is like a super meta good ability, you know, especially at corner compared to like safety. I still think Moss is good, but I do think you have to use him differently than you would a normal corner. But at number 3, I do have Calvin Johnson, and Calvin Johnson is another like card. I feel like Randy Moss he's kind of similar to him, right? But I do like Calvin Johnson's ability. I will take his 1-0 AP ability before I would take Calvin's or Randy Moss is just acrobat built into the card, right? He does get that inside shade for 0 AP. So you are getting a 0 AP 6'5" corner that you could just man up on the slot every single play. every single play you can man up Calvin Johnson. He is going to obviously be a big body. He's going to bump into them all the time while being on their hit because of the inside shade. I truly think this card is definitely a must-have if you're on man. I think him, Bolden, and probably guys like Chris McAllister are all must-haves in the man coverage game. And then, like I said, the big 6'5" body, they are going to run into him all the time. People are going to throw because they think they're going to break open, and he's going to bump into them, get interceptions. It happens all the time with the bigger corners. The one thing, too, is that you'll notice he has 92 agility right here. I do think that inside shade obviously will help. Obviously, that ability will carry him to be able to run the routes with the guy. It'll definitely help a lot right there. And like I said, the big blocking or the impact block right here on the big body is going to help so much in the run game, too. I think Calvin Johnson's a really good card. Obviously a very rare one. You don't really see him because how much he is, but he's definitely worth a top 3 pick on for this list in my example. So at number 2, we have Joey Porter, but it's not this Joey Porter, it's this Joey Porter. It's crazy to say that EA, after somebody turned in their golden ticket for him, they went ahead and created a Joey Porter free card that is better than his golden ticket. And as you guys know, the reason why he is better than his golden ticket is because he has universal coverage built in. For 1 AP, it's on the entire game. So he's basically another Chad Ochocinco. I don't even run pick artist on him at all. He actually plays safety for me, and he just knocks out everything. I think Joey Porter's been one of the best cards that they have given us for free all year long. He is 6'2" as well. He has a great build in the game. He is not like too thick to where he's like bouncing off everybody and getting clunky sometimes like the other big guys. I think he's truly one of the better cards that we've gotten. I can't think of like who is the best free card Madden's given us all year. Maybe it's Cooper Kupp, but it's so late in the year. It's like, you know, I don't know. Joey Porter's up there though. I would definitely say he's up there with one of those free cards. He is an amazing guy. I mean, like when you look at this card too, it's just like there's nothing special about him. The acro and pick artists. It's like, why would you ever use this card over like a Randy Moss if you're going with those ability combos, right? Joey Porter's abilities are just too much better. Honestly, I think Joey Porter, this card, I think he's a top 10 corner too. I don't know where I would put him exactly. Maybe like right above like Snead, I would say, probably on this list. Maybe right above Bolden. It depends on how you play, I guess. But Joey Porter, this one is top 2 no matter how you put him in what scheme, no matter what, he is there. And at number 1, I still do think Dion is the best corner in the game. And I would say this is probably still the most popular corner in the game right now. And there's a reason why everybody still uses him. It's not because it's Dion. It's not because of name value. None of that. He obviously gets 2 0 AP abilities too, so he's kind of like a golden ticket out there. But his 0 AP abilities, I've explained this forever. He's been the #1 corner forever. He's been in the top 10 must-have cards forever. He gets another 0 AP ability bucket besides pick artist, where you don't have to use acro. But like I said, it's a luxury ability. It's definitely not a meta ability. You can pick one of the 2, either man or zone KOs for free. The mid route and also, or the mid zone and also the medium route KO. He is amazing. He fits every scheme. He basically feels like a glitch out there. And I've always noticed this card jumps balls better than everybody else. It almost feels like he literally has 150 play rec. I've said that so many times that he has been by far my interception leader. I think I have to go look at the stats actually. Now that we're saying this, I have to go look at these stats. I truly think he's #1. And I think a lot of people do agree with that because you still see him on every single field out there in the game. And until we get another guy with the 0 AP pick artist and a KO, he's probably still going to remain #1. All right, boys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below which kind of cycle of corners are you using right now. Are you using the big guys? We also got like guys like Parham coming out, if you guys remember. I think we're going to get a Carmichael card too. A lot of big corners. So we probably could have waited for this list, but you guys know with the tall corners, they're going to rank very highly on a list like this. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, though, and I hope to see you guys in tomorrow's Golden Ticket gameplays, and I'll see you guys then. Peace out, boys.